Tell you the glare of the sun is something else here. Good day, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you at, and good evening. I'm up here at Pilot Butte, beautiful Pilot Butte. You got clear skies, perfect day to show y'all that. So the clouds that's beyond yonder is not clouds, it's smoke. And it is smoke that was here in Bend, Oregon, a few days ago for all the wildfires that's been going on. I have a an app called Watch Duty, and also can show where the fire is located. Let me pull that out for y'all. So for a second, I'm gonna show y'all. This is an app. This is a app called Watch Duty. If y'all can see that, it's hard to tell. I'm gonna go into the show. All right. Like something trying to bite me. Try to bite me. It's crazy. Okay, so this is Watch Duty. Let me know if you're able to see it. This is Watch Duty, and currently I'm here in Oregon, Bend, Oregon, and so we will go with the legends. First, let me scroll out. Now this is Oregon right now. A lot of fires in Oregon. A lot of fires. And me as a mail carrier, a few days ago, Bend was covered in smoke. Unfortunately, I had to deliver in that. It was so smoky that I was able to see the sun, but there was a lot of smoke around. And I'm gonna get to in a second, like the air quality index and what is healthy, what is unhealthy. But this is a Watch Duty app, and it's a 501 organization, nonprofit, and it's showcasing all the fires that's going on here in Oregon. It goes all throughout the country. I mean, if you see the West Coast, it's an inferno right now, and I'm in the thick of it. But if I go back to my home, Ohio, how about that? Not a lot at all. Didn't have to deal with wildfires, smoke, except for the fires that came from Canada a few years ago. Some of my people dealt with that a few weeks ago. But here in Oregon, again, it's an inferno. We scroll in. I'm up here at Pilot Butte. Let's see. Okay, y'all can see. So there is fires throughout the wazoo. Again, this the Watch Duty app that you can get access and be able to see fires. They're updated hourly. So you see that, and you see the purple, you see the fuchsia, magenta, you see the yellow. So what does those mean? And you see the green dots. So what does that mean? Let's go to legend. And so right now, I'm gonna show you, talk about the fires here shortly. But you have what's called air quality index. So, and this is, I'll let y'all take a look at this for about 30 seconds. Let me know if y'all can see this. Give a thumbs up if you liking this content here, giving it to y'all. So we got good, got moderate, got unhealthy for sensitive groups. You scroll all the way down where it says unhealthy, very unhealthy, and just downright hazardous. It didn't say downright, I just add that in there. But, so you see that. Right now here in Bend, we're greens all around, which is very good. A few days ago, that wasn't the case. So let's show y'all in real time. So again, there's a couple of clouds, but then there is that mist beyond yonder. What is that mist? That is the cloud smoke from the fires I was just showcasing here on the app. So again, fires. It shows fires and it shows a degree. Some of them, many of them, are less than 50% contained. So we scroll out, you can see there's fires, and that's where the smoke is coming from miles upon miles away. Appreciate the like, appreciate the likes. I normally come up here in Pilot Butte, beautiful sunrises, gorgeous sunsets, but also this has been a vantage point to determine, okay, so how it works from what I'm understanding. Give you my background. So I'm from Ohio, not at all familiar with wildfires back at East, but I ended up coming out here November 2024, and it ended up, there's a season for this. It's fire season, or orange season. Like, I'm still getting the terminology, the locals and what they call it. But you can also see that it's beautiful scenery. You got the buttes, you got the mountains, you got Aubrey Butte right in front of here. Well, look at the cloud. Look at the cloud and look at the shadow of the cloud. That's really awesome. It's really awesome. So me not being familiar with that, and combined with the high altitude that Oregon, and I didn't know that Oregon is such high altitude. Here in Bend, it's a high desert, meaning that it's arid, it's dry, not a lot of precipitation, but Bend here gets about 300 days of sunlight a year, which is awesome. It's amazing. We all can use that vitamin D. At the same time, it could be dry. And because it's dry, and we didn't get a lot of precipitation, a lot of snowfall here last winter. And so, like just talking to the locals around here, and how historically that's been hazardous, because now we are in the thick of July, going into August. Crazy that we're almost at the end of 2026. We're in the middle. But with the lack of snowpack and the precipitation, the areas that is dry is even drier. And so even brush fires, something small, and if the wind picks it up, it can carry it. And consequently, that's how these fires go from maybe an acre or two till you get 100 acres, 1,000 acres, thousands of acres. You got people needed to evacuate the area. And there's going to be some towns that just will be beyond saving. And it's very unfortunate. And here in Bend, earlier this week, I got a taste of the smoke. Being out here delivering is one of my least favorite activities, to be out here when I don't want to be out here. I don't want to be in hell and smoke. I want to be staying inside doors. But that's the reality. And unfortunately, there's some people that want to go back to their homes. They don't have no homes to go back to. So I'm gonna walk around the Butte so you can take a look at the scenery as well. Of course, we got some Bendites. We got some locals here. I also learned that Bendites, that's people of Bend. That's cool. Okay, let me not get in the people's way. They trying to drive. I don't want to get ran over. You got these trees here, juniper trees. Y'all peeping the scenery? Y'all peeping the mountains? This is pretty incredible. Yeah, I'm doing a roundabout view. All right. But as we are in this season, this orange season, and again, the app is called Watch Duty. If you want to download that and take a look at any potential fires or floods, for that matter. They also record floods, all types of weather. Let's see. yesterday. They got me hipped onto the app, and so I'm bringing it to y'all. It's free. Eat pizza first. Huh? I love me pizza. I'm trying to figure out where that came from though. Right. So you see in the view here, and so there's some areas where you don't see that haze of smoke beyond yonder. But then as we are completing our trip around the Butte Center, by the way, I'm standing on an extinct volcano. Let's that is incredible to me. I never knew of mountains or volcanoes, and standing on top of an extinct one, a cinder cone, so incredible. Has it erupted in over 180,000 years. But as you see, now you're starting to see, okay, there's some haze beyond yonder. Yeah, that's the cloud smoke. And as we are completing our trip around the Butte. So big old Juniper. So I wanted to go on live here and show y'all I'm doing my best to stay safe. Me and my fellow co-workers, or people in general that's in the service industry that is taking care of people, take a moment to thank them while they're giving them water. Because on top of it being smoky up in here, it's hot. It is hot, hot, hot. And I love summer, so I love the heat. Working in it though is a different story. So we got that. Let's see. We say hi. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all taking a moment out y'all day to see and take a look at what's going on here in Oregon, the surviving the smoke. One more time, I'll pull out my phone so you can take a look at watch duty. Okay. Wait for it to get some connection. So if you have an iPhone, just type in watch duty. Okay, and it would be watch duty, wildfire, and it'll say flood. So take a look at that. Download that, again, free of charge, and just to keep in track of any wildfires in your area or potential floods or the air quality, because like I was stating before, there's levels to this. So you can look at fires, you look at floods, potential floods. Let's see, food pantries. Well, that's dope. That's really dope. Look at hazards. I just got an update from Akawa Butte. Okay, California. If you're in California, these are evacuation zones. And then lastly, air quality, how I mentioned before, is for you to stay in the know. The more you know, the more potential you have to be able to steer away from potential hazards. And so, leave you with that. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And till next time, any adventure that we end up coming into, much love, much peace. Ciao.